Hello folks, John here with Novelty Expressed, and in this video I want to talk about an experience that I had about, I'd say roughly about 4 or 5 years ago. We ended up going to Wisconsin Dells to one of the water parks there. I think it was Noah's Ark. So, while we got in there, we hit a few of the rides that are pretty much close to the entrance there, and then off in the distance I was immediately drawn to the super tall slide that they have there, and I decided to go on it. I was the only one that was going to go, so I ended up getting there, and as I was approaching it, I immediately noticed that it is super tall. It definitely looked a little daunting, but I'm not afraid of heights, and I'll go on any roller coaster and whatnot. So it didn't really faze me, but there was a little bit of excitement there and whatnot. So I get to the stairs that lead up to it, and I think I was the only adult that was there. So basically the whole staircase was pretty much all children there in front of me, and children were lining up behind me and so forth. So start getting up there, and once I get up to the top, there's a few more kids there in front of me, and they go, and it was actually my turn to step up to the plate, if you will. And I get there to the edge, and I look over, and I was like, oh hell no, this isn't gonna happen. I did the math in my head, I was doing the physics in my head, and I was like, there's no way that my head is not going to go over my body and I'm going to get off of the slide, shooting down straight to the ground. So I stopped. I kind of froze. I backed off. I was kind enough to let the other children get there ahead of me, and I was just watching them one after the other just step right up there and go right on over like it was nothing. So I mustered up enough courage. I'm like, no, this is gonna happen. I'm gonna do this. So I get back up to the edge again, and I did it. I got over and did it. And obviously after that, I was totally hooked. It was an awesome ride. So the reason why I bring that story up is because through the years, one of the things that's always been on the back of my mind was that I always wanted to skydive, and through the years, when it momentarily comes up in my consciousness, and I think about it and whatnot, I think about how awesome it would be, and how exhilarating, and what a awesome experience it would be, totally. But then there's like this little kind of like nagging fear in the back of my mind, and it's kind of always, I don't know if it's necessarily what's always preventing me. I think I just never really, took action for it. So guess what, guys? I'm gonna go skydiving. Yeah, it's something I've made a final decision on. I think if I hold off any longer, I think it's just, it's just gonna be more difficult, really to really get it going. So I'm gonna take action, and I'm gonna do it. So I'm hoping others can find that exciting. If others have done it, I'd love to, hear from you. I plan on, doing a little bit of research on it and so forth, and put a little bit of info out there myself. And I plan on doing it this following weekend. So that's when I got it set. That's when I'm going to do it. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, and excited as well, to do it. So I'm really looking forward to it.